In this video, we're going to look at anti-deriving or integrating or getting the indefinite integral of trig functions. So let's look at a derivative. So e.g. derive, let's do sine of 2x and for one of them, and then for the second one we'll do cos of 3x. Okay, nothing too crazy. Well, before we derive either of these, we need to know the derivative of sine becomes cos, derivative of cos becomes negative sine. Just get seconds. So, if I want the derivative of this, then d dx is equal to derivative of sine becomes cos, so cos 2x, and then you times by the derivative of what's in the bracket. So the derivative is 2 cos 2x. Alright, part B. d dx, the derivative would be equal to derivative of cos becomes negative sine, so negative sine 3x times by the derivative of what's in the bracket. So the derivative would be negative 3 sine of 3x. So with every single one of these, when it was a derivative, we did Dickens. That was the first thing we did. Then the second thing is we multiply by derivative of the bracket. That's what we did every single time. So now, of course, if I want to anti-differentiate, we know anti-differentiate is the reverse. So it's reverse Dickens. So if we want to go backwards, let's start up here. Anti-differentiate. If I want to go backwards of Dickens, then what I'm doing is the integral. So the integral of cos becomes sine to go back to the derivative, and the integral of sine becomes negative cos to go back to the derivative. So the two steps now are reverse Dickens, and then instead of multiplying by the derivative of the brackets, we divide by derivative of the brackets. Let's quickly do one. Okay, the integral of 2 sine 2x, all right, with respect to x. The integral with respect to x. The integral of sine becomes negative cos, so negative 2 cos. Don't touch this bracket. Divide by the derivative of my bracket and plus c. And of course, can I tidy anything up here? Yes, this 2 and this 2 are going to cancel out neatly to just give me negative cos 2x plus c. All right, let's get into some bigger examples.